It was, because I'd prepared for this, it was easier than I thought it was going to be. A thing that I used was, when it was a feeling, I asked where it was in the body, and then I asked for the shape and the size to get the metaphor, and that worked very well. That produced a lot of results. It was a really worthwhile experience, and it's really good when you're not influencing, you're just repeating back. So I enjoyed it.
Again, I'm reminded of, if I'm learning something new, just stick to the structure.
Yeah.
So really using the structure of the clean language questions makes it so much easier to extract. And then I just felt like at a point where it was like, okay, now I got everything. Can we please change it? So then we had some fun using it backwards to change the situation a little bit.
That was great fun. I enjoyed that. It was fascinating. It really was fascinating. I must admit, a couple of times I was thinking, oh my God, where are we going next? It was brilliant. It really was.
I found it interesting, and yes, we had a lot of fun. Found it really powerful to be able to help identify something that was there that you didn't really know was there. And how you talked about it and thought, oh, how did that come about? I didn't even know that was the structure of it or the colour of it or what feeling it was.
Yeah. Because we're working very much, when we're talking metaphors, it's all unconscious, creative thinking we're doing. And when you start really exploring it, it can open up so much. It's great. And keeping it nice and easy and simple.
We had a lot of fun, and it was quite fascinating because, like I've just said, the unconscious, you don't even realise some of the things that you say. And when you said it, you're just like, did I just say that? Or did you just say that? And the depth of it, the meaning behind it, the right questions, the way it is almost like an urge that you have to give that answer. It's really interesting.
Would you mind, Pardeep, if I share with the group what you discovered?
No, go for it. Go for it.
Pardeep went from stuck to, with a little bit of questioning, went into being in a forest. And her whole state changed because she goes rambling, she goes into forest, because she loves going to forest. And in her words, when I'm in the forest, there's so many options. I always get my way out. Okay, so she went from stuck to a forest, all these options. So slick, elegant way of using that is, if I was working with the Pardeep as a client, I could just very conversationally say, okay, isn't that great? The next time you get stuck, you just take yourself into the forest because you'll find your way out of that, and then continue with the conversation. And you've just fired in the most incredible, powerful, transformational change that won't hit anyone's conscious mind at all. No one will have time to even process that. But meanwhile, you've made a huge change. So this is the way you can start using this really conversationally. It's fabulous.
It was just absolutely brilliant how the energy just built and built as we were talking. Yeah, it was just great. Really, really good room. And everything that built from it was just so exciting, frankly.
I think it's really amazing how you can work with any problem and anonymize it. So you don't even have to come clear about what it is.
Yeah.
But things will happen anyway.
Yes. So just by exploring the metaphor and everything, you don't have to say what it is, but all sorts of things start to open up. Fab.
So I just love the fun aspect of it, the playful, the visual, the kind of the creative aspect. I think it's really powerful.
Yeah, I think it's actually quite a gentle way as well sometimes to explore things with people. And what I found really fascinating was watching that transderivational searches going on. There was an awful lot of it going on, which is fantastic.
Yeah. And it's just having the patience to sit there and wait while someone's doing all sorts of searching. I saw that going on in every single room. And when someone is doing that, they're going into deep thought. There's deep things coming up here, and they're starting to retrieve information that's been deleted, distorted, and generalized. It's easy. It's simple.